Hi, I'm Carlino and I do stuff. And one of the things that I've been doing a lot lately is trying to get my computer set up so that I can do live streams like this one and you get a half decent video out of it. Crazy, I know. So, in amongst the things, I got the better computer and it came with this keyboard, which kind of looks like a prop from maybe the Death Star or something, but it's just a cheap keyboard that has some extra buttons and some red keys. I like it, sort of. I like the way it looks, but it doesn't feel nice, and for whatever reason, when I'm typing on it, I keep hitting the wrong keys. It's just not comfortable. And especially with working from home recently, I'm doing a lot more typing on this thing, and the longer I use it, the more I hate it. So that gets me to my problem, my solution. For as long as I can remember, way back in the 80s, computers had cool sounding keyboards that went clickety clack, and they felt when you're pressing the keys like you're doing something. You could feel switches inside and stuff. And now the keyboards that you get with computers, they all feel like mush, like this. There's nothing cool about it. I kind of hate it. So I've been wanting to get a mechanical keyboard, and I have learned that you don't just get a mechanical keyboard and get that clicky clacky thing that you like so much. There are all sorts of different kinds of mechanical keyboards, and some of them are made to respond faster. So if you're some kind of uber typist and you type a million words a minute, then they respond quickly and they can keep up with you. I think more it's a gaming thing. For serious gamers that are doing PC gaming and they're using their keyboards as a controller, they need that lightning response to their keystrokes, because maybe that will make the difference between life and death. I don't know. I'm not that good of a typist, and I don't play those kinds of games. I just want a keyboard that's clicky and clacky. So I went to the store and I saw a Black Widow keyboard, which was beautiful and it sounded great, but it's well over $100. And then there's other mechanical keyboards that also sound great and feel great, but they're expensive. One thing that going to the store did teach me, though, is that there are terms, and what I'm looking for is called tactile and clicky. So my ever-loving, beautiful wife did a little bit of searching on Amazon, and she found this. This is the Aukey Mechanical Gaming Keyboard. It is backlit. It is clicky, and it also has RGB LEDs underneath it, so that you get that nice tactile response, and it also looks pretty at the same time. So I thought that this would be a good time to do a product review of that keyboard, which I have plugged in right now. So this is the keyboard, and let me make sure that I'm on a notepad or something, because I don't want to start clicking stuff and then end up screwing up the controls on my my onboard broadcasting studio. So if I type on this, oh, listen to that. It sounds so good. I mean, I could be hacking into government stuff on this in a spy movie, or I could be doing super science and creating life with holograms and stuff with this thing. this is what I've been hoping for, and I never had it before. Also, it's a nice compact keyboard. There's nothing extra on here. Some of those other keyboards are really big. They have a big pad in the front, and I know that that stuff may make it more comfortable, but I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't have that much desk space to devote to a keyboard. So I really like the slim profile. Also, this thing is ruggedly built. This has a steel sheet in here, and it's heavy. You can feel that it's solid. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to hopefully getting a lot of years of use out of this. Now, that's not the only thing with this. There are also different lighting effects that you can use with this keyboard. So you can hit the function and print screen button, and it will change the different lighting effects. Now, unfortunately, I've got all of my lights on in here, so you can't see them. Would you be willing to turn off? Yeah, we're going to turn off all the lights so that you can actually see the keyboard. And hopefully, I don't knock over the world. Okay, there we go. That is much better. Look at that thing glow. Isn't it great? So, look at that. It's, you know, changing colors, and I believe that one of these other buttons, the Shift Home button. Oh yeah, see, Shift Home will change the color. So there, I can cycle through just different solid colors. Oh, look at that. That is okay. That's cool. That is so cool. And then there's fades. There's this, which and I think no, it just scrolls through, which is cool, but I can't imagine actually wanting to type that way. I think it would be distracting. Function, and that seems to be off. Oh, this, every key is a different color, and they're all changing and undulating. That's pretty cool. So, oh yeah, I like this one. You know, every time I hit a key, it kind of bursts out from the line. And then there's this one that just seems to be like swirls appearing, and yeah, that's pretty cool. And this is another fade. Oh, whoops. That's Alt Print Screen, which takes a snapshot. That's great. There's this one that just randomly turns on keys, and when you press them, actually that pressing them doesn't do anything. And Dudley's here. He's grumbling at me. Okay, this one's cool. Whenever you hit a key, it just kind of explodes with different colors from that key. So that's really neat. And then this is the default that it was on when it came out of the box, and it's just cycling through rainbows of color. And then there's also things that change the colors on the strip on the bottom. So that is pretty cool. But the best thing, let's go ahead and turn on the lights. So the best thing about this keyboard, though, is the price. If you looked, it was like $50. $50! That's amazing! Every other mechanical keyboard that I've seen, even the ones that don't have all the lighting effects and aren't necessarily clicky-clacky, start out usually at like $65, $70. This one is a well-built keyboard. It's got the lighting effects and the super clicky sound and the comfortable keystroke for $50 plus free shipping. Dudley loves it. You hear that? Yeah. Mr. Fillion, you are correct. Ooh and ah. So, yeah, I have to say I am so happy with this keyboard. It is more comfortable to use, and that's really the biggest thing. I mean, the lighting effects are nice, and I do like that. But the most important thing for me was I wanted a comfortable keyboard, something that my fingers felt, wanted to go where I was trying to make them go. And the other keyboard, it just wasn't, and it wasn't satisfying to use. If I'm going to spend hours and hours, and I know that this is something that's going on for a lot of people who are working from home and they're on their computers and you're spending a lot of time with your keyboard in front of you. If you're going to be spending that much time on a keyboard, then it should be a keyboard that feels nice. And for $50, that's really not too much to pay for a really nice keyboard. So that's it. This is actually a short live stream. I got everything out. This is Clay Carlino telling you not to be afraid to buy a $50 mechanical keyboard off of Amazon. By the way, I am not affiliated with Amazon or